Welcome to another new video. Today is Thursday. We are here, crew members and passengers, the 3rd of October. You've seen the thumbnail, you've seen the title. We are talking about the dog pound. That's right. I want to dive in, read the contract, give you my thoughts, but I'm starting here with the dog pound. The dog pound is my favorite product in this ecosystem. That's right. We're talking about the animal farm, crew members and passengers. And if you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe. And don't forget to like, don't forget to comment, don't forget to click that bell and choose all because we're about to sail the DeFi ocean. That's right. We're talking about high risk. We're talking about high reward. We're talking about passive income. We're talking about a project that has been there for a while, even though it is risky. We do not think that it will be doing any RPs, and it's not going anywhere anytime soon. The Animal Farm, crew members. So if you're new to the Animal Farm, the link is in the description. You can check it out. Run it through the dog pound right now. Let's jump into this. Let's make it short and sweet. Hopefully, there's a lot to be said. I mean, I'm going to do my best and try to get through this, understand this totally, bring it to the channel. Let me know what you think about the dog pound. Let me know what's your favorite product in the Animal Farm. Let's hop into it. So, introduction. The dog pound is an Animal Farm single asset AFD staking contract and loyalty program which allows investors to reduce the transaction tax by at least 0.075%/1% a day on their dogs while earning a high yield BNB or pigs dividend. So this is why I like the dog pound. It's going to be the first product that I'm going to get into. I'm going to try to get myself at least about 10 dogs to put them in here. The price of dogs right now is about, let's look at the price of dogs right now. Where are we with the price of dogs? The price of dogs is, they used to have the price right here. Where is it? Anywho, we will get into that later. But, no, we're not there. Yeah, but like I was saying, BNB. First starting there. If you've been following D-Life, you know that I'm a huge BNB fan. BNB got me into DeFi. BNB started this journey, helped started the voyage, helped started the channel. So I want to earn that high yield BNB. Pigs, no problem. I don't mind getting the pigs, but the BNB is what I'm really all about. And that AFD token, which is dogs. So let's move on further. Look at that little puppy. Look at him. He's so cute. All right, AFD, which is Animal Farm Dogs, if you didn't know, has a variable tax that acts as an innovative form of vesting that does not lock users' assets, but instead create an incentive structure that transfers value from the users who operate AFD with a low loyalty score to users who are on the dog pound. So let's look at that again. Has a variable tax that acts as an innovative form of vesting. So it's a form of vesting to, a lot of farms out there or protocols, yield aggregators, they have, let's say, their native token. You could lock it up or you could, vest it for a certain amount of time. So dog pound is a innovative form of that. So transferring the value from the users who operate the AFD with a low loyalty score to users who are on the dog pound. So there we go. Everyone who's using the AFD token and transferring that value over to everybody who's using the dog pound. D-Life will be using the dog pound. All right. 2 out of 3 of all taxes collected on the AFD transactions are swapped for BNB and paid out to dog pound stakers. So we got 2 out of 3 of all taxes collected on the AFD transactions. That's all. So that is amazing. And we've got the farms, we've got the pools, we've got, what else do we have? We have, purchasing the token, all that stuff like that. So, it is amazing. So that's what it's all about there. And second main reason for me wanting to get into the farm, which I am so excited about, the auto compounding. Second reason, Drip, I love Drip, but if Drip had an auto compounder button, you could be sure that D-Life was clicking that button and going to sleep. So Auto compounding dog pound allows takers to reduce their AFD tax as quickly as possible while increasing their yields. So that is another second reason why I want to get into the dog pound. I remember using the auto compounders on the other farm slash yield aggregators like not Spooky Swap. What was it called? Grim Finance, and all those other Dot Finance, those DApps. Man, it was awesome with the high yield APYs, 25,000, 10,000. Oh man, I wish they come back. But anyhow, we're not getting there. That was another time. So we got that. That is the link for that. So the vesting mechanic, let's look at this. The tax structure combined with the token and the wallet loyalty reward score acts as a form of vesting. However, this is a form of vesting that gives the token holder more options. The tax acts like a kind of vesting. The shorter the time AFD is active in the ecosystem, the more tax the token holder carries out a transaction pays. So it acts as a kind of vesting, and the shorter the time the AFD is active in the ecosystem, the more tax the token holder carries out a transaction pays. So that is very interesting. Still trying to wrap my head around it, but it's a cool dynamic. You know, Forex, I mean, that guy, I got to give it to him. Man, that guy is sharp. He's close to being a genius, if he isn't already. It works similarly to the vesting model, but has the added incentive of benefiting AFD holders rather than those who quickly withdraw capital from the ecosystem. So, in other words, it pays to hold. Token and wallet loyalty reward score. By the way, I won't be selling any dogs. I hope you won't be either. Not financial advice. You know, today's video is just education and entertainment purposes only. Token and the loyalty reward score also makes the innovative vesting mechanic a game. So there's game theory in Animal Farm. And I'm sure if you're new to DeFi, you may say, well, D-Life, what's game theory? A lot of these protocols, a lot of these dApps, they have a game theory. The way you literally be active in the platform helps, to get you to, how do I put it in layman terms? Better results. The way you play the game, the way you choose one product and then you choose another product and then you have those two, and then whatever you get with that, then you go and do something else with it in the ecosystem, all in the ecosystem, and that's an easy way to say like what game theory is. It's pretty much just your strategy and how you use it. So while this is an innovation, we have seen how successful game theoretic incentives through the taxes can be very effective for some sustainable DeFi tokenomics and earning mechanics. All right, let's look at the rewards. The rewards on the dog pound are paid to the participants according to their share percentage. So just how we're talking about the pigs and ownership, with the more pigs you got in the pig pen, that determines your ownership, your percentage, which then determines your rewards. We got the same thing going on over here with the dog pound. So staking your AFD dogs in the auto compounding pool allows you to earn your rewards in pigs. So we earn the pigs. The BNB reward are automatically converted to a AFD. Okay, so that's right. We got the LP token, which is the AFD WBNB, and used in the core farm. Well, we know what that is right over here. Let's go to the farms, and they're talking about the AFD WBNB, which is a 381.53 APR right now. Let's get back into the paper. Used in the core farm where you can claim the pigs. So we can earn pigs through the dog pound and using the auto compounding feature. So good way, you've got your LP in there and you're earning the pigs. So correct me if I'm wrong. To me, it's like double dipping, and with less actual work. You know what I'm saying? Because you got to go over there. If you want to get into the farm, create your LP. It's easy to go to the JIP Liberation and create a DRIP USD LP. But if you're getting into any of these other farms, for example, you got to get the token. You got to go and add the liquidity. You got to split it in half. then go again and create that. Then come on over back to the protocol. Make sure you got the token address, whatever the token is that you're using, if it's stables, for example. So it's a little bit of work. So, the dog pound helps to make it a little bit more convenient, in my opinion. So, auto compounding, B&B, and convenience are my key notes for the dog pound. Why I choose this to be my number one product in the animal farm. The linear pool allows you to earn your rewards directly in B&B. Dog pound, auto compounding pool. So there's linear staking and then there's the auto compounding pool. The B&B AFD, so you could literally put half of your dogs in the auto compounding pool and put the next half inside the linear pool. Not financial advice, just T-Life's thoughts of if I still wanted to just put a little B&B in my wallet for gas fees and just earn that B&B and the linear pool. So I could see myself definitely staking linear and auto compounding if that is allowed. The B&B rewards vaults of the dog pound release 3% per day of the total vault balance for the 24-hour period. So of the dog pound, 3% a day. So that's good, not bad. Kind of like the pig pen with the 2% a day of your pig staked. So here we go. We got a good example. We got the auto compounding pool and the linear pool. So we got the pigs, we got the total dogs, the pigs earned, and the LP earned. And then you just got your B&B earned with linear. So token loyalty score. Now this is something that I did read about earlier, and I was trying to think about it. So let's get into this now, and we're gonna scan through so we don't make this too long, and just run through more keynotes here with the dog pound so we understand exactly how this works for D-Life and even for you if you may be interested in the dog pound. So the total token loyalty score. The AFD token loyalty score is relative to the amount of tokens staked in the dog pound. So I take it higher would be better, hopefully, or lower. Well, let's see. So all AFD must go to the dog pound pools to enjoy the tax reduction. So, if you sell your dogs, I think there is a tax, but we're going to get to that. So we know about the 1%, the 0.75. So, okay, so we got to go to the dog town pools. Staking your AFD dogs in the auto compounding reduce your. Okay, so if you choose the auto compounder, you get more percentage off that tax per day. So as time goes by, eventually you'll be able to knocking down that tax on AFD, and we'll only get 0.75 per day. So I'm sure a lot of people would be going with the auto compounding feature just because also the 1% per day and even the auto compounding. So yeah, I mean, it is amazing. Wallet loyalty score. Build your wallet loyalty score to reduce your sales tax on all AFD tokens. You will start reducing your tax as soon as you use AFD in the dog pound. Okay, AFD wallet loyalty score refers to your wallet and transaction behavior over time and lowers your sales tax by 2% per month. At AFD by 2% a month. Okay, so you got your wallet loyalty score, you got your token loyalty score. So we're earning that in the auto compounder, getting that tax knockoff, and then you can build your loyalty score on your wallet to reduce your sales tax on the NAFT tokens. I guess that would be in your wallet, I take it. 2% a month, so that is also amazing. Wallet loyalty score awards are permanent and can reduce your total tax on AFD by up to 30%. So here are more savings. For example, if you stake your AFD in dog pound after 4 months, you will achieve an 8% lower tax rate in addition to your percentage tax reduction. Token loyalty score. Okay, that's cool. This 8% is also permanent for the future AFD that you can transact through your wallet. Now that is amazing, crew members and passengers. So that gives you a long-term, not financial advice. If you're a huddler, if you want to huddle, and you really do believe in dogs like D-Life does, dogs were the first token that I purchased over when I joined the farm. As you can see, And when I purchased dogs was at about almost 200 bucks. And right then and then I was on a budget, so I purchased about almost a half a dog at that time. And I think pigs was almost like 500 or 400 odd bucks. And dogs is about maybe about 200 or 180 bucks. So yeah, it is what it is. So for the long term holders, that definitely will add up through time. So the animal farm is definitely planning on hopefully being here through time once all of us are blessed with long life and more weeks and more days and more years to see financial, no, I don't want to say financial, crypto freedom. That is D-Life's word, his catchphrase. We're going to get to crypto freedom with the animal farm. So, for example, reach 6%. The minimum rate is the fastest way possible. Stake FD in the dog pound on a compounding pool. Token loyalty score after 79 days will be 79%. Wallet loyalty score after 79 days is 5.2%. So get that on top. The AFD tax is 90%. So there we go, crew members. If you sell your dogs, you get bam, 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 hit with a 90% tax. Nobody wants that. So we could definitely see the price for dogs, in D-Life's opinion, not financial advice, going up definitely, because those dogs will not be, I do not think that they're going to be sold. So may want to be getting some dogs just in case its dogs get kind of bullish. All right, because I could definitely see the dog pound itself making dogs bullish. These are my thoughts. This is why I chose the dog pound. This is why I wanted dogs from the beginning of the animal farm. Wallet loyalty score reached a 5.2%. This is now a given, which will continue to grow up to 30%. So you're just getting a lot of savings just by, you know, staking your dogs and holding your dogs and just knocking down that tax. So it makes almost tokenomic sense to follow yeah, the loyalty and the token loyalty, wallet and token loyalty. So there we go. So we're done with that. So we got the burn mechanism now. So we're burning dogs, crew members and passengers. We have implemented a burn mechanism that reduces the total supply in real time as tokens are transacted, as opposed to sending tokens to a 0x burn address. So burn address. 3% of all sales tax on dogs. The full sales tax, 3% on dogs. So there we go. This mechanism actually removes the token from the total supply and provides more accurate data about our tokens on sites like CoinMarketCap and DEX tools. So I will definitely be looking for that burn rate every week, seeing how much of those dogs are burning and getting rid of that supply. So the dogs tax explained. Tax on the dogs token only applies when you want to. All right, there we go. Transact with another wallet, sell AFD, transact with a non-native LP contract, Ampere, and AFD LP. You must use only your RAD liquidity tool to avoid unexpected tax on your AFD liquidity. So that means you want to definitely come over to the firm and you want to go to the, let's look at this now. There we go. Add liquidity with the dogs on the AFD farm, because you could get hit with other taxes, possibly, I guess, if you go with someone like PancakeSwap, for example. Just my thoughts. All right, so there we go. So that's the way it works. If you sell 6% to 90% according to your loyalty score, if you transfer, there's another 6% to 90%. If you unpair, at least there's a 6% on the AFD part of the pair. So a lot of tax there, and it will be going to the burn address. I mean, it's kind of still like a double edge, because if nobody wants to get taxed, then we probably won't have dogs being burned. But just just my other side of the fence they're looking. But it is what it is. I still think, locking up the dogs, no selling, is still bullish for dogs. There is no tax on the AFD token to deposit or withdraw on the dog pound, so that is cool. You can buy AFD, use it on the dog pound to earn your token and wallet loyalty score, and claim your AFD rewards and tokens tax free. So there we go. That is a good layout chart there of how it goes. And let's keep scrolling down there. So we got that, excuse me. And there we go. More information on how the tax works. All right, so there we go. So here we go. The tax that the AFD swaps for the BUSD and BNB breaks down as follows. 3% is burned. The rest from the 3% to 87% according to loyalty scores. 1/3 is swapped for BUSD and sent to as a reward to the pigpen. There we go. That's how we're going to get those BUSD rewards in the pigpen for those pigpen holders. 2 out of 3 is swapped for BNB and sent as a reward to the dog pound contract. So there we go on those swaps for the BUSD and BNB. All right, so there we go. Sales tax of 6%, 94% to the AFD seller. Okay, sales tax of 90, 87 distributed to the participants in the dog pound. All right, so yeah, we're still good if you sell, and we're still good if you don't sell. I take it. So we got the auto liquidity. This is something that I've never heard of. In the new liquidity helper contract, 25% of all the dog fees generated by the deposits into the withdrawals from farms and pools will continue to be sent in BUSD to the AFD liquidity helper. There is no scenario in which AFD is sold or sales pressure is generated in any way to add liquidity. In fact, the helper contract can only generate buying pressure. So that is good. So this is a new contract. Not only accumulates BUSD and BUSD reaches a certain threshold, it buys AFD. So there we go. That is amazing. But we got a buyback function here from a whole contract by itself. This is amazing, crew members. Buys the AFD and adds BUSD liquidity to the AFD token where it is locked. Dogs will be huge. The dog pound will be huge. That is the title of this thumbnail. This is huge. The tokenomics on dog pound and dogs is huge, crew members. You got to come over here and you got to watch the video. You know, I know I'm rambling on a lot. I know I'm doing some reading. Some people may not like this content, but I just want to get it here for anybody that may not have time to actually sit and read. You can just watch D-Life, grab a cup of water, and let's look at this together and understand the power with dogs. You know, I mean, it's just amazing. So pretty much, crew members and passengers, that is it. So just showing you my dogs right now. I was unable to credit them. I do not know what's going on, why I was unable to credit my dogs. I would love to be putting these dogs right now in the dog pound and start DCAing dogs and just scaling my dogs into the dog pound. I do not know what happened. I don't know if because the total that I have, but as you can see, Forex, if you get to watch this video, I've got dogs in the pools and I cannot unstake them. I can't credit them. So if you guys had any trouble with crediting your dogs, if you watch this video, make sure to leave a comment for me. Let me know. Were you able to get your dogs unstaked? Were you able to get them credited? And let me know what you did, because obviously, as you can see, it's not working for D-Life. I just go here. I don't have any dogs. My wallet is connected, as we can see, and my dogs total is not coming up. So I do not know. I don't know. But this is the dogs, and this is the dog pound, crew members and passengers. It will be huge. I hope you enjoyed today's video. Let's take a look at my garden right now and my piggy bank before we get out of here. Man, I don't want to sell dogs. I hope nobody else sells their dogs. I could see dogs definitely barking and leaving the doghouse and going into the pound and being locked up. That's it. Straight up. I mean, easy. So last time we looked, we had about, all right, so we got a 395,000, almost on the way to 400 piggylets. Piggylets. Now let's check out the garden. The garden. Where is the garden? The garden. And now we had 61,000. So I'll probably be compounding these tomorrow. We'll see how it goes for minor Fridays. But yeah, dog pound, it's going to be huge, members and passengers. Make sure to take a look at the white paper, read it. You know, there's a lot to be understood. If you're new to DeFi and new to these protocols and all these different terminologies and these meaning of all of this farm talk and protocols and tokenomics, all of this stuff is a learning curve, and you just gotta get into it, ask questions, do research so you can understand it. But yeah, I just want to say dog pound will be huge. That's it. D-Life here, over and out. Hope you enjoyed this quick review of the dog pound and its tokenomics, how it could be benefited by using it, how it's going to be powerful for anybody that holds dogs and wants to lock them up and just have that passive income, that long-term growth, running the marathon with the dog pound and the animal farm. D-Life here, stay safe, like, subscribe, comment, click the bell, choose all. Stay safe. Over and out.